Heard that band play upon their wedding day. Each chimp and monkey has a nutshell. Lord, how to play them.
I think we've heard enough of that, Private Burke.
All right, sister. Have you found someone to buy my spare boot?
It's not your boot, Private. You know it belongs to the army, just like you. How are you feeling today?
I'm fine.
He still has that cough. He was barking half the night.
It's just a cold. Would you like a cigarette, sister?
No, thank you. I don't smoke. How are you feeling, Private Whelan?
Nothing worth complaining about. There were more brought in last night.
Yes. I don't know how much longer our boys can last. I brought you something from the canteen. Scones and jam.
No. Thank you.
Oh, come on, Private Whelan. Who doesn't like scones and jam?
We appreciate it, sister. But you see, back on the peninsula, we'd put jam on the hard biscuits. But before you could eat them, they'd be covered in flies from the bodies. They look like raisins.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
That's all right. Everything else here is grand. It's clean and comfortable, and they don't ring the church bells anymore, so we can sleep on Sundays. How's that fellow of yours, the one in France?
I only have the one, Private. He's fine. He's just been on leave in Paris.
I wanted to see Paris again. Not much chance of that now.
Well, Harold said he was appalled by the way the women dress. Tight blouses and dresses split so that you can see their legs. He said the French are very loose when it comes to morals.
Doesn't sound that bad to me.
I'm going to get the doctor to look at you in the morning, Private Burke. You might have an infection.
Oh, fine. A good night's sleep and I'll be right as rain. Your chap, he's not one of those silly officers that make men kick a football into enemy trenches and then chase it, is he?
Why ever would they do that?
Because they think it's a bloody game.
Language, Charlie. Sorry, sister. We're not used to having women around. You get into the habit of talking like a man.
It's nothing I haven't heard before. Harold doesn't play games. He's very serious about soldiering. His letters are all about the war now. He was appalled to see men playing football with the Germans in no man's land.
It was Christmas.
Well, that was no excuse as far as he was concerned. How are they going to kill the enemy after they've got to know them? He wouldn't let his men out of the trench. I'm hoping to be transferred soon, so that we can be closer.
I'm sure that'll be nice for him, sister.
For both of us. Do you have someone back home, Private Burke?
Yes, she's a fine girl. We've known each other since we were children.
And you, Private Whelan?
No. I didn't think it was fair to make any arrangements before going off to war.
Oh, plenty of men do.
And leave widows.
You're not a very cheerful fellow, are you, Charlie?
I come from the melancholy side of the family.
Well, cheerful or not, I think it's time both of you got some rest. I'll have the doctor come over in the morning. Good night now, and no more music, Private.
To make a good world, after all.
Sister! Sister!
I shouldn't have shot him, Charlie.
Sister!
I should have just waited just a second or two.
What's the matter?
I don't know, he just woke up like that. He's making no sense.
He has a fever. I'm going to get the doctor.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way.
I'm so sorry, Private Whelan. Sometimes there's nothing we can do.
Yes.
Well, it's nice here anyway. There's shade, and you can hear the waves breaking on the beach. It's a good place to rest.
As good as any.
Well, all right then. I really need to get back to the hospital. Are you ready to go?
It's fine, sister. I'll be along shortly.